Zubamendi rejects Liverpool. What next for Liverpool and FSG? Stay tuned. Well, what's happening, everybody? Thanks very much for tuning in, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like my stuff. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're all doing well. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick video to react to the breaking news that it seems as if Zubamendi has finally or confirmed he's rejecting Liverpool and staying at Real Sociedad. Bit gutted, to be honest, because I really liked him as a player, and even though I haven't seen much of him, in the glimpses I have, even like in his cameo at the Euros, he looked top class. And I was just like creaming about that possible midfield of like him and McAllister and whatever. But yeah, shit happens, so to speak. Just like, it's not necessarily about Zubamendi I want to talk about. It's more about the whole situation around the club at the minute. Obviously, post-Klopp was going to be difficult no matter who was in charge. Whether it's luckily or unluckily, Arne Slot has got that role. But initially, when it came out about Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes and Adrian Ward and like stuff like that around the club, I was excited. And I still am excited, to be fair. I'm not going to like say I'm want them out. I still am excited. Don't be getting that wrong. But I was expecting Liverpool to sort of go back to what they were, which was ruthless. Ruthless in terms of selling players, and ruthless and especially in terms of signing players. But it's just been, let's face it, up to now it's been a complete mess, the transfer window. There is no if, buts, or maybes around it. It just has. Liverpool is still the only club in the Premier League who hasn't signed a player. I believe they're the only major club in Europe who hasn't signed a player as well. And as again, I'll stress, this is all under a new manager and all post-Klopp. And what Liverpool needed to do more than anything after Jurgen Klopp left was make the fans excited about the new chapter emerging. Not like all doom and gloom type of thing. But they just haven't done that so far. Like, I done a previous video about how the like slow timing of like doing an Arne Slot interview video sort of like took the whole gloss of him coming type of thing. And it's just, there seems to be like a whole slow approach to everything at the minute. And it's not what I was expecting. As I said, I was expecting them to be ruthless this summer. Sell Virgil van Dijk, sell Mo Salah, and sell Trent Alexander-Arnold if you want. But don't be letting their contracts run down. Either tie them down to new contracts or bloody sell them. That's 300 million worth of players could possibly be leaving Liverpool in effectively 6 months. When January clubs, the foreign clubs, could negotiate freely with those players, and that's going to have a detrimental effect on Liverpool's season. And who's to say clubs like Chelsea, maybe Man City, even United, could possibly try and target Trent? Because they could. They could just offer him an absolute shed load of money. And there's nothing Liverpool could do about it, really. So I was expecting real ruthlessness in that regard. A lot of fans wouldn't have liked it. But if they couldn't get a contract for those players, sell them. That's what I was hoping for, but it just hasn't materialized. And I'm even hearing stories in like the papers and from journalists that haven't even started with Virgil van Dijk and stuff like that. Like, it's just wild. And then regarding the Zubamendi stuff, prior to like the last time Michael Edwards and all was there, when Liverpool missed out on their top target, so to speak, that wasn't an issue. They actually got the better option. Like, always the talk about Julian Brandt was the main target. They couldn't get him, so they got Mo Salah. Palmieri for left back. They couldn't get him, so they got Andy Robertson. They eventually had to go for Genie Wijnaldum and stuff like that. Diogo Jota was like the alternative to Timo Werner. Now, I hope that comes out of the Zubamendi stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing people going, and journalists even saying Liverpool's unlikely to sign a number 6 this window. And for me, that would be naivety in the absolute extreme. I just cannot see the club being that stupid. I'm still sort of confident. I'm 100% confident they will sign more players, I've no doubt about that. But I think it's naivety and stupid, basically, to not be signing the number 6. So I still hope they still have something planned secretly. Do you know what I mean? They're just going to come out of nowhere, like Fabinho, the Fabinho signing, and like, oh, here's our new number 6. You know what I mean? I hope it's just like all speculation that they're not going to like sign a number 6. Because I do think it's stupid. And the reason why I think it's stupid is for 2 reasons. I think Liverpool could possibly be the best team / squad, not in the world, but in the Premier League, if they make 2 or 3 top signings. And those signings are like a centre back who can also play left back, a defensive midfielder, and possibly another attacker. If you get top players in those positions, Liverpool are as good as anybody. They have the best set of goalkeepers, the best right backs. They would have great quality centre backs. Fairly, I know Robertson knows getting on a bit, but very adequate left backs. Midfield would be stacked with quality and different variations. Then you have Salah, Nunez, Jota, Diaz, Gakpo, and the new attacking signing for up front. They'd be all set to go. But if Liverpool don't sign those players, it's just going to leave a whole mood about the FSG. Because there is a lot of question marks around FSG. No hiding around it. There is. I've always says I'm not one of those people who staunchly FSG out. And I'm not one of those people who staunchly FSG in. I've always said that. But I've always maintained FSG need to show more ambition. And like, they just do. Like, if you're not going to sign players the rest of this window, there will be chaos, because they left the club short last summer. I know they got 4 players in midfield and they had a great season, but they were still short, and there was the whole mess around the Caicedo thing. And in the previous summers before, they were definitely short as well. And it's been going on far too long. And even like January transfer windows, when they're in a good position in the league, not strengthening while you're on top, for example. Bullshit. Be more ambitious. Get it done. Simple as that. No more excuses. Liverpool's the fifth or sixth richest club in the world. One of the biggest clubs in the world. We're seeing reports on the TV and even by Liverpool's official website saying Liverpool broke records for most viewed Premier League club this year. 465 million fans or something like that worldwide. Record shirt deals. Signing new sponsors galore. They've also brought in £40 million worth of sales. They've sold Carvalho for 27, get 9 million for Solanke. They got a couple of million for Luis Alberto and Arroyo and stuff like that. We also know the likes of Zap Vanderberg's going to be leaving. Possibly a few more. The likes of Taylor Morton, Endo. So where's that 80 or 90 million pound going to be going? Oh, we'll just sink it. We'll just sink it. No. You invest it and invest more on the top of it. Go and get that guy of Crystal Palace, Wharton. No, move like a big club. We want you. That's it. No messing about. Straight in. That's your centre midfield sorted for ages. Know what I mean? And I'll maintain this. Do Liverpool need new owners? Maybe. I'm not going to say definitely. Maybe. Do they need to be more ambitious? 100%. 150%. And I've always maintained that. Regarding FSG, when they initially announced they were looking minority investment, whichever has happened to Manchester United with Ineos, that's what I was expecting with FSG. Like somebody to come in for like a 20-30% share. FSG would still have the power, but that new minority investor would have a lot of say, know what I mean? And bring expertise, know what I mean? Maybe open up new avenues, but no. They got like this minuscule, and it's minuscule investment for like £100 million, and it's their buddies. Like it's people who already are have invested in the FSG. So practically there's no investment there. You know what I mean? It didn't make a difference to Liverpool really. Like so yeah, they maybe need new owners. There's definitely better owners. There's definitely worse. But Liverpool definitely need more ambition all round. All round. And it's like when you're seeing clubs like Man City haven't really strengthened, and I've said this before, I reckon Man City could struggle this year, but they could just go out because they have gotten basis owners. Go out and blow the transfer market wide open in this week or next week and get like Bruno Guimaraes or something. And I don't really rate him, but yeah, something like that. They have spent over 100 million on players a few times, and Arsenal have already signed Calafiori, David Raya on a permanent transfer. By the looks of it, they're going to get Moreno, and they're also possibly looking for an attacker. Chelsea's Chelsea signed about 100 players. Man United have signed De Ligt, the other right back from Bayern Munich. They've signed Lani Yoro, and they've signed the striker as well. So well over 100 million. Then there's clubs like Aston Villa, West Ham, Spurs investing huge, and Liverpool. We have got enough. We have got enough. You don't spill while you're on the top. Don't be putting too much pressure on those young players. Hold on. This is the last thing I'll say about it. Virgil van Dijk is not as good as what he was. He's still brilliant, but he's 32. Kanate is injury prone and had a poor season. Gerald Kwanzaa is playing brilliant, but he's still like learning his trade. Nat Phillips, is he going to be the fourth choice backup? Or is it going to be Joe Gomez, who was very good last year, but that was at fullback, and again, massively prone to injuries? This summer transfer window, Liverpool needed 2 to 3 players, and as I said, a centre-back, a holding midfielder, minimum. Minimum. They were the 2 signings minimum. Then elsewhere you can patch up maybe an attacker, maybe a goalkeeper if somebody was leaving, you know what I mean? Maybe a left back. But these were the 2. I'm still confident they're going to get them, but they have left themselves in a complete mess. What does everybody else think? Yeah, how does everybody feel?